Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 17th episode of the Voice by Matt podcast. My name is Matt Bertho, and I am your host today. And I am a single party today. My co-host, Billy, he's getting some things taken care of. And then it was just a crazy week. I didn't get any guests this week. So today's podcast is going to be about having faith in the middle of your routine. And it's been a crazy week and a half for me. A lot of uncertainty, a lot of I wanted some major things to happen in July. And it didn't pan out the way I thought it would, which is frustrating, but it reminds me I'm not in complete control. And I have to have faith in God, faith that the universe will provide. And so I know for a lot of people that are listening to this today, sometimes you don't know why you do the workout or why you do the speech or the post or the book that you're reading. Because some days you just don't want to do it. And I've been there the last week and a half. It's like, why? Why do I do this podcast? Why do I read? Why do I work out? Why? And I think a part of me got really scared this last week and a half about my lack of goals and dreams and visions. And I realized, talking to my coach, Dean, that it's not that I don't have goals and visions and dreams. It's that it's not happening as fast as I want it to. And so then I feel like, well, is it really going to happen? And a lot of my friends would say, do the action steps, reverse engineer it. Well, it's kind of hard when the reverse engineering of speaking to 50,000 people in a stadium or an auditorium. I mean, you can't fit 50,000 in an auditorium. That'd be a crazy big auditorium. But my point is this vision of me speaking in front of 50,000 people, helping them find their voice. I see it. I just don't know how I'm going to get there. I don't know what will transpire in order for me to get to that point. I know that I have to take other speech opportunities, like smaller speech opportunities, get on people's podcasts. But, my coach today reminded me, he's like, well, remember your why. Then my why is to help people become the best versions of themselves and help them find their voice. And then I cried a little bit today because I realized, I'm going to die eventually. And sometimes I think we feel like when we have goals or dreams, when we don't have them, when we don't have goals and dreams, it feels like, oh no, something is about to happen. Oh no, am I going to die like right now? Because I don't have any goals or dreams right now. I just feel like I'm in limbo. And that's where faith comes in. It's hard to have faith. There's all kinds of stories in the Bible about people having faith when God didn't talk to them. Nobody did. They were just kind of there, walking or, trying to figure it out, looking at the stars. I mean, they didn't have cell phones and technology then. They just kind of were like, okay, I'm doing this thing. How long is this going to last? How long am I going to do this thing over and over and over? I read today about two leaders in the book that I'm reading called The Attributes by Rich Devaney, I think is his name. He talked about two different people that struggled early in their lives, and one was really supported and one struggled. And it said one got assassinated by one of his countrymen, and the other one went on, and he was supported by all of his friends and all of his family, and he went on to become one of the worst people in the history of the world, Adolf Hitler. And I read that this morning, and I was like, man, what courage it took for Martin Luther King Jr., who was the first guy to say what he said and to be what he was to our country, to the world, to the universe. And it's kind of scary to say yes to the purpose. And it's scary because you know that it could be real hard. I mean, I think if you look at anybody's life that's been great, that's changed the world, make it better, they've went through some really hard things. And do we really want to go through hard things? No. But what's on the other side, right? Faith. That's where faith comes in again. I have faith that me going through the things that I'm going through, even now, is for a reason. Do I know what that reason is? No. I know I'm supposed to grow, but I don't know why in the last week and a half I've had to recalibrate my teaching. There's a really awesome TV show, by the way, that I want to give a shout out to. I'd love to be on this TV show. I think I could be a person that is someone that could be a coach. But this show called Ted Lasso on Apple TV, I cried like 4 times watching these episodes because it made me realize that the guy that I am, that's so positive most of the time, so optimistic most of the time, even guys like that, like me, like Ted Lasso, we're misunderstood. We go through crap. And it's hard. And I watched him have a panic attack in one episode. And I went back to when my father passed away, and I had panic attacks because I didn't know how to handle it. Faith, right? Faith is what got me through all that. Holding on to the big picture, the dream, the vision. Sometimes we're nice to people or we're coaching somebody up. Sometimes we don't even know why we're doing it because it hurts so bad that they hurt you. They might lie to you. They might betray you. You might feel betrayed. But it's not you. Your part as a coach, as a teacher, as a leader is to give them the best version of you in that moment by telling them the truth from a place that is your heart, quite honestly. And I need to get back to that more. I need to get back to showing my heart way more. I think I was expecting big things in July to happen, and they didn't happen. And so now it's like, I got to just be me. I got to show up. I got to coach them up. I got to be me. I got to use my voice. I got to listen to my clients, to my students, to the people around me. Can't just throw my ego in the mix and do it the way I've always done it, because I'm bored with that. And there's a lot of uncertainty right now in the country, in the world, with this second wave of COVID trying to mess up our little short piece of normal that we've had. And either way that you stand, I encourage you to be vocal about it. I know for me, it's a very touchy subject, because I get it. I understand both sides. And honestly, I just want it to go away. Get back to normal. Back to seeing people's faces and connecting with them on a real level, without a mask in their mouth or on their nose. Seeing those little bitty eyes the last year and a half, it was hard. I don't want to go through that again, man. But I know that it's necessary for people to do what they have to do, for leaders to do what they have to do. And I'm just being honest. Like, all of this, I'm glad I'm not in that position to make those choices, because I'm not ready to make those choices yet. And I wish I was. I wish I, knew more about it. And I'm just kind of listening and following. But I do not like teaching with a mask. And I don't like trying to teach with my students having masks. But I'll do what I need to do. I just hope that as teachers, as coaches, as leaders, we take the time to really connect to our students, to our clients, to the people around us, to listen. And most of all, have faith, right? That's what this podcast is all about today. Faith in the middle of routine. So every day that you walk, every day that you eat your breakfast, drink your coffee, every day you take your shower, brush your teeth. What I don't want it to be for no reason anymore for me. Because, man, that would just be so sucky to just do the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, like a machine, with no impact of the best version of you that you could have on the earth. So that's why I stay on my routines. I have faith that I will grow, that it will get better, that everything will get better, that I will expand, that my students will make the right choices, that my clients will make the right choices based on their best version of themselves. I need to get my fire back. I feel like July, it was stifling a little bit. I had a blast though, turning 44 July 6th. The stifling part was I felt like something's coming. And then it's August 1st today. This will come out tomorrow, Monday, when you're listening to it, August 2nd. And really, I usually have a word of the month every month. And maybe this month is just simply faith. Letting it happen. Not pushing anything. Just being me. Listening. Taking a back seat to the push, the press. But taking a back seat sounds so wussy. I mean, I'm going to drive every day. I'm going to drive to be my best. Maybe I need to stop projecting what I think should happen and the amount of time that it should take to do these things. Maybe I should just have faith and let go and let God, the universe, let it happen. It's so hard, isn't it? Really hard. But I think I'm right where I'm supposed to be right now. I feel it, even in this moment speaking to you on this podcast. So I hope that you listen to this today, and I hope that you feel not alone. Because it would be easy to feel alone when there's so much uncertainty right now about what's going to happen. How is school going to open? How are businesses going to keep going? But the one thing that we can do right now, that I can do as an individual, is I can stay on my routine that I've developed for myself, that I do every morning, that's so incredibly sucky. But afterwards, I always feel good. I always feel like I'm ready. Ready for what? Anything. But I don't want my light to extinguish and me not live up to who I was really supposed to be. And I wish that we all would feel that. Because the world would be an amazing place if literally we all realized our full potential and that there are no limits. And that if we do the work internally, externally, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, if we do all the work and we're consistent with it, and we have the discipline and the self-discipline to do what needs to be done every single day for ourselves, this world would be an amazing place. And that's why I do what I do. That's why I'm a teacher. That's why I'm a coach. That's why I'm a leader. I need to lead more out of love now, though. I need to listen more. I need to, like Whitman said, be curious, not judgmental. I need more of that. I need to be curious about the reasons and the whys, and less judgmental about what I expect other people will do or how other people will perceive me. So I know that this is a different kind of podcast. I know that I'm dropping lots of honesty right now. I want to laugh more. I want to cry more. I want to feel more. In July, I didn't feel as much as I wanted to feel, and I want to know why. I'm curious about that. Do I need to meditate more? Do I need to pray more? Am I not as present as I think I am? So I hope by me sharing this that you guys don't feel alone. I hope that you reflect like, man, Berto's throwing it all out on the line right now. He's actually like telling us his thought process. I'm very honest and serious when I say every single morning there's a doubt that creeps in every day. There's doubt. Should I finish the workout? Should I finish the second workout? Why am I writing this stuff down on my journal? Why am I making goals every day? Faith. Faith. Faith that it will all be worth it. When? I don't know. And that's the part I need to throw away. Whenever it's supposed to happen. So it's going to be a shorter episode today, but I hope it made you think. I hope that it made you feel I'm okay. Because I know you're going to listen to this and be like, man, Bertho, is he okay? I'm okay. I'm alive. I feel right now. And that's all I want. I want to feel. And the routine is worth it. Speaking truth out of love is worth it. And hold on to faith. Take action. Don't just hope. Take action when the opportunity strikes. And don't waste your life. Don't look around and see what everybody else is doing. Because on a Sunday, in my office, at the high school that I teach at, nobody else is here today. That's been the way it has been for 18 years here. I've always felt that I have more work to do. And now, in this moment, I know I have so much work to do. But I want people to realize their voice. To have faith that their voice is unique and special, because it is. Nobody else has your voice. Don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. Have faith. Believe. Believe that the most amazing things can happen and will happen. But don't put a time limit on it. Do the work every day. You can write your goals down, your visions. And I think I need to get more clear about my goals and visions because all of mine right now are in process. And I had a student today tell me that, Bertho, you are so excited when you have a major goal and a major thing. And I am, it's true. The one thing I have looking forward to right now is school starting and climbing the equivalent of Mount Everest in Utah in August with my buddy Nathan. I'm going to climb it and I'm going to get the red hat. I know that. I know I've trained. I'm ready for that. But after that, I've done everything after that. Follow what I'm saying? You follow what I'm saying, everybody? So I'm throwing myself out on the limb right now because I know the people that listen to this, maybe they'll throw me a bone and say, hey, Bertho, you should try this. But intuitively, I'm going to know, yes, no. I'll go with my gut instinct. I don't want to be bored in life. I don't want to be bored in my life. I don't want to waste my life. I want to be the best version of me. And obviously, in this podcast, for sure, number 17, you can tell I found my voice. My goal for you. This has always been the goal, to help people become the best version of themselves, their real selves, their most authentic, most true self, most honest self. And that's what I want for you. I want to help you find your voice. I encourage you to find your true voice and have faith that the world will be better because you found it. Don't expect them to love it because not everybody's going to love it. Not everybody likes me. Not everybody loves me. And finally, later in my life, I get it. Kind of. There's still parts of me that wished other people, these people would love me. They'd understand me. But you can't change people. You can only change you. So I hope this helps you. This is an ongoing conversation. This is not the end of this conversation because faith is very difficult when you're going through adversity, when you're lost, when you're lost, when you don't have a plan, when you don't have a goal, when you don't have a dream. Like, faith is hard. So I hope this helped you. I love you guys. If there's anything I can do to help you find your voice, let me know. I'm really looking forward to see what happens. But I encourage you to stay on your routine. Don't you dare give up. And you better find some really amazing goals and some really amazing dreams, and you better write them down and take an action step every day. I want you to speak your truth. I will do my best to speak my truth, to show my heart, and not get caught up in the nonsense that doesn't matter, the noise. So if you enjoyed this podcast, please leave a 5-star review. Please write a little bit. I do this for free. I don't get paid for this. This is legacy. This is me passing down my words to whoever needs to hear them. So I hope you felt this. I love you. And I will see you next week. Peace.